I spend my life looking for real-life ghosts and looking to find proof of dead people surviving beyond death. And that's a pretty scary thing, but I would rather do that than go through the ScareHouse. Like, ScareHouse terrifies me, it really does. The building's 100 years old. It has a very interesting history, and it's funny that people who work here to scare people, actually get scared here themselves because strange things happen a lot.
This building has had a lot of lives, but I think the Elks Club is probably the strongest memories here. You know, that was a place that people came to hang out with their friends, and we had a real sense of community, so I think that there's probably some strong impressions from that.
Are any of these people actually affiliated with the lodge?
There are a couple of these.
I've always been fascinated with ghosts, but I never actually had kind of an experience with them.
Now this room is the seance room.
The first time I'd actually heard something, I was working in the seance room and I kept hearing this thudding noise.
You hear that? I'm here completely by myself right now.
It started out with just the feeling that someone else is around. Multiple times I would be touched. I would feel like a hand on my back or someone playing with my hair. That feeling of being not alone, that there's people around you, is really scary when there's not.
So this is actually one of the original lodge doors.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This was Lodge 932, and this is one of their doors. Back here is where we've had the majority of the activity.
I was in one of the back rooms and I kept seeing this dark, tall object peeking, like you could just catch it like around the side of the wall. And like I turned around and I saw it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna ignore that just happened. And I turned back around hoping it was gone and it was still there.
And I've heard people talk about it, this dark mass, and it stood there and I looked at it long enough to go, this is not right, when it started moving towards me.
So this is where I was working and I was bent down. I was actually working on this mural and I turned around and this is where I saw the black mass was through this door before this door was put on. It was right here. I will not work here on my own. Like, I'm done. I've watched enough movies that I know when to leave, you know?
Oh, wow. I just had an amazing tour of ScareHouse, and this building is haunted, like really haunted by real ghosts, not just, you know, what the actors portray. And I'm really interested to understand or know how energy might be feeding whatever is here. You know, people come through here terrified. And that energy just kind of stays in this building, I think. And I don't know if that has produced what is here or if that is fed into what is already here.
This is where you'll hear a lot of walking.
But the experiences that the actors have and the workers have here are pretty extreme, pretty scary. Most of them won't work here after dark or won't work here alone anymore, which is really telling. If you work in a haunted attraction but you don't want to be there by yourself, that says something to me. These people live with fearful things every day, but they're afraid of whatever is in this haunt that they don't understand.